everyone, welcome to YourPedia and this is Shubham. So this video is going to be quite interesting as I'm going to resolve one of your major doubt. Many of you have this thing in your mind and you have this doubt that ma'am, there are lots of high frequency words, right? So how we need to memorize it? Ma'am, I think that these words I'm not able to retain it in my mind. So this thing is quite normal and it's quite obvious to happen. You guys are not expert in English and you need not to be. Neither in text completion, sentence equivalence, logic based, it's simple reading comprehension. You don't need any kind of expertise or mastery in English to hack those things. What you need is you need some of the smart tricks which I'm going to tell you and some of the smart techniques how you need to read a statement. You know, even while reading, some of the hacks become clear because the way we read, the way we stop over the punctuation marks, the context we understand. Does it require a positive, you can say statement, positive meaning in the blank, or does it require for some kind of a negative? Every punctuation marks is quite different from one another, and that is what the rule is. So I'll be discussing all those rules and smart tricks about sentence equivalence and you can say text completion also. But right now, I'm going to resolve your one doubt. Major doubt is regarding high frequency words. How you need to memorize and how you need to have some smart techniques for your vocabulary. So first thing is your vocabulary, you have a set of 800 words, right? So you need to have a regular practice. Whenever you read some words, there are some words retained in your subconscious, and when you regularly use those words, they come in your conscious level, right? So that is something. First, you always need to have an explicit reading. You don't have to put your detailed efforts towards that option or towards that word. You just need to have an explicit reading of the word, very first thing. Now, the techniques I'm going to tell you is, there are going to be many in this, and the first one is related to the root words. You know, if you break a word, it will have its root word. Some of the examples which I'm going to give you is like Esther, it's related to star, so it's going to relate to this. Biblio, biblio means all the times that is referring to a book. Chrono, chrono means a time period. Chronology, so obviously it is a word which is related to the time period. Geo, geography, why we call it a geography? Geo is earth, so whenever this word geo comes, that means it is related to earth, right? Then you have photo, photo means light. So the word you use is photosynthesis. So that is the photo there means referring to the light portion. Pack, that requires to, this is a common Latin word. So there is from where the words actually originated. The root words which are we trying to target. Pack, it comes from the word peace. Manu, manu is kind of a hand. Then you have jur, whenever you have it as jury or jur. J-U-R even if itself refers to something related to law. Then you have a circ. Circ, that means something that is circle in shape, that is something that is round. And then you have as Audi, Audi refers to your hearing, that is something that is related to your hearing aids, or something you can say is to the something you are about your ear or some categories. See, this is not related to only one category of the words but similar to it. If I say is about light, so you have to connect it with the word photo. Whenever the word photo comes, it is related to light. Geo, it is coming to the word category of earth. Now let me explain you one. Crypto, you know, cryptocurrency. So what is the word of meaning word crypto? Crypto comes as a root word. Crypto comes as the meaning is hidden. So whatever you call it as hidden money. Why we call it as a hidden money? Whenever even if you have some kind of a bitcoins with you, this refers or this targets the hidden currency, right? So it is the root word is hidden and bitcoin. These currencies are not revealed, like you do not carry it in your pocket. These are not revealed to the government. You do not carry it in the pocket, right? So bitcoins are there. Even if you have the bitcoins, these comes as a digital ones. So that is some kind of your hidden part. That is the terminology of crypto, because you keep it hidden and do not show it to government. So even if you have, I don't know, bitcoins are there, Ethereum is there, so different categories are there in cryptocurrency. So here you have to remember is crypto comes as a root word, and even you can break number of words which you had in high frequency, so that could be through root words. Second important category is mnemonics, the favorite category. Now mnemonics is like if you have a word, that is if I say is extirpate, extirpate. Remember it said like extra पेट, किसी का extra पेट निकल जाए तो what you say is you try to reduce it out. Obviously extra पेट से याद रख लो, extra पेट को क्या करना करोगे, you will try to wipe it out, you will try to remove it out. तो extra पेट is related to extra पेट. एक स्टोरी सी निमोनिक्स से कुछ इस तरह से लिंक करना शुरू कर दो एक्स्ट्रा पेट से. एक्स्ट्रा पेट को कम करना चाहोगे तो व्हाट विल बी द मीनिंग्स, इरेडिकेट करना, डिस्ट्रॉय करना, वाइप आउट करना, रिमूव करना. सो मेनी ऑफ द वर्ड्स, and this I even take it in my lectures also through mnemonics. This is the easiest medium to remember these high frequency words, because whenever you are reading such words, like if I say abhor, abhor is मैं अब तुमसे बोर हो गई हूँ, so bore is like I'm bored, so obviously you hate that person, so that is also a high frequency word. So abhor, that is to hate someone. So here these are some of the mnemonics that you could apply. Then yeah, through Pictionary. Pictionary is like whenever you see a word, we do add some kind of a GIFs or through pictures which we see. Whenever you have to memorize a word, like yesterday in my lecture I was going for a word pillory. Pillory is when there's a wooden plank and your head is out, there are holes for the head even and for the hands even. If you see that picture, that would be retained in your mind कि पिलौरी का मतलब होता है इस तरह से. तो pictures देख के बहुत अच्छे से you can retain it out, right? So it would be this kind propulsion. Propulsion का मतलब you know what is the meaning of thrust, ऊपर से चलना, dragging, gravity force. तो propulsion means ऊपर उठना, आगे बढ़ना. So propel is related to this category, right? So through Pictionary you can go and revise plenty of such words. So whenever you have some words in doubt, something is tough for you, go for the Google, go for the images, and that doubts get resolved. Because you know, visually and you can say auditory, visual presentation, your visual power is much powerful. When you see something, you can retain it for the longer time. Then you have is through the one flashcards. Flashcards are there that you can buy in the market also. What is a flashcard is that you have some kind of, you can say this, you can use it as a flashcard where in the front the word is written and at the back meaning of the word is written, and you can use it as a playing game for yours. Like if you have a number of flashcards, you just flash the word, what is the meaning of this word, like what is the meaning of the word gregarious, right? At the back it is written a social animal. So it actually helps you to memorize, and you can use it for the number of categories. Even you can make your own flashcards whenever you have or you are revising your words. I always go for 1-3 rule. Whatever the words you learned at the day 1, you have to revise it at day 3, because otherwise your retaining power becomes less, and that is a you can say the most important hack that you need to remember. So here you need to remember is that there should be flashcards. You can create your own, write at the word at the front and the meaning at the back, and this is the way you can retain the word. Next, yes, the best of this, we all Gen Z want one thing, and that is social media. We devote much of our time our social media, and that can be through multiple applications. It can be your Twitter, it can be your Instagram, your Facebook, and your favorite WhatsApp chat or something like that, right? So what is there is, you know, we cannot retain the words till the time we use it in regular slang. If I saw a picture, I wouldn't call it as beautiful or something. I would take a word from this dictionary set where I have high frequency words, and if there was a word like related to some kind of, you can say charming, or you are looking absolutely gorgeous, something like that, I'll use that word. I'm giving you a very simple example. So there are multiple words related to it. I just gave you a word gregarious. So someone is standing in a social group, and you can call it that he's a very gregarious personality, right? So some of the words which whenever you learn some words, suppose you learned 10 words a day, 20 words a day, 50 or 100. Try to incorporate them in your slang, in your everyday language. Even if you use social media, try to comment on someone's post with the strong vocabulary you uphold, and this is going to help you in retaining all the vocabulary words. Now these are the certain hacks which I discussed with you, and I hope like some of you, it is not important that you have to channelize all these hacks and use and retain the words. It can be through multiple ways. It can be through flashcards. Make your own flashcards instead of buying, I would say it out. Second is try to use it in your everyday slang. Third, mnemonics, favorite one. Now I think you won't forget the extra pate which I told you. Extra pate को क्या करोगे? Reduce करोगे. So this is the way you learn it out. Abhor, मैं किसी से bore हो गया हूँ. So you hate that person. So these are through mnemonics. through root words. I just told you about cryptocurrency. Crypto means hidden, geo means earth, photo means light. So there are some words which can't be broken into root words and the simple words, and there is a list of it. So you can go through that also, you can memorize it through root words. And the best part, which I love the most, is through pictorial representation. Whenever you see a picture of the word, you can retain it much in a better way. Pillory. Don't forget to Google it out. So these were the set of the words and sort of the hacks which I told you. I'll soon share the tricks of sentence sequence and you can say text completion also with you. So all the best. Do not, you can say, burden yourself. Just have an explicit reading of the words, and every day you will see that some of the words go to your subconscious and you can ultimately take it to your conscious level by using the words. So take care and all the best.